Pass through the first of 3 rounds.
Now to a subject that you really don't like to think about too much, but it's reality. As the weather gets warmer, we'll start to see those pesky bugs return. Mosquitoes, flies, ticks, Nicole.
Yeah, ticks right there behind us. It seems like they're popping up earlier than expected and in really high numbers. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Brian Campbell has a more in-depth look as to why that's all going on around us in Lincoln this morning. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Nicole and Owen. Not only can ticks just be annoying, but they can carry some harmful diseases. One reason people may be seeing them so soon is because these ticks are surviving the winter.
I think they're getting worse every year.
Connie and Irvin Stahl have lived in their home for 40 years. Surrounded by woods, they've always had run-ins with ticks.
Not like this.
But this year, it seems worse.
I sit out on my porch and I come in and I've got ticks literally crawling on me from being outside.
They also have their dog Lucy.
Wave, there you go, wave again.
Who they're now keeping an even closer eye on.
I wasn't in the grass when I had my ticks, so you just check her. You check her all the time. You make sure she doesn't have it in her ears.
Roberto Cortines at UNL Vet Med says seeing ticks this early on means they survive the winter.
The expectation was that, we have this really cold weather, we're not gonna have any ticks, but that's not the case. We also had a lot of snow. And so that helps to protect those ticks.
Since ticks are no stranger to Nebraska, it's all about protecting yourself and your pets from a potential bite. Dr. Cortines says even though Lyme disease doesn't have an established presence here in Nebraska.
Does that mean that the ticks that we have here don't have any disease? No.
He recommends using barriers whenever you're out in a wooded area, like long sleeves and pants, and DEET to repel the ticks. For Connie and Irvin, keeping the ticks off seems like a monumental task.
I said, next to having a flea and tick collar on yourself, I don't know what you do.
But they won't have to worry long, as tick season usually ends right around the 4th of July. And Dr. Cortines also told me if you find a tick imbibed on you or your pet, that means they're stuck on, you can pull it out and then keep it in a vial with some rubbing alcohol. That way you can either take it to the doctor or a vet with you if a problem with that wound comes up, or you can send it into his office for them to study.
Yeah, Brian, it's also very hard to kill these bugs. That rubbing alcohol does that, and it will help them provide, some insight into why these ticks are still around and whether Lyme disease pops up this year. I know that's something we always try to keep track of for our pets especially.
Yes, he says they always want to look into what diseases they may be carrying and when they're popping up.
All right, thank you, Brian, for the update this morning. Disgusting, but we need to know about it.
Necessary, yes.